6'2". And, of course, the tallest Lady Cyclone player, Sophia Ficka, probably is about 5'10", I would think. So it's going to be a difficult task here for the Cyclones tonight. We'll talk about about Topeka West and also about the Lady Cyclones game last Friday night at Shawnee Heights. After this timeout, you're listening to the Super Stand Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on KOFO.
Okay, here it comes.
Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games, indoors, not a good idea. But Super Stan's cleaning service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463.
People like me are powerless over alcohol, and if we could outthink it, outrun it, do whatever we needed to do, we could beat it, but we can't by ourselves. Everything I have, everything I've done, I owe to Valley Hope.
An estimated 88,000 people die from alcohol-related causes annually, making it the third leading preventable cause of death in the United States. For more information, visit valleyhope.org. Sponsored by Valley Hope Association and the station.
Cyclones and the Chargers have a common opponent, even though it's the only game Topeka West has played. Both have played Highland Park. Ottawa lost 55-26 a week ago tonight. And Topeka West was beaten by the Scots 63-33 in their season opener last Friday. So if you can make anything of that, feel free to try to do so. But Ottawa High playing much better basketball. They took Shawnee Heights down to the wire, led a good portion of the ball game on Friday night before fouls and some defensive lapses ultimately cost them the game 39-35. Ottawa High jumped out to a lead as big as 11 points in that contest, but again, the Thunderbirds were able to get the ball inside in the second half. Ottawa went cold from the floor also, and that was a big factor as well in the loss that moved the Cyclones to 0-3 on the season. We'll take a break right here, come back with more. You're listening to the Super Stance Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Super Stan's Cleaning Service. Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you have to do is stop by Furniture Loft in Osage City or Emporia and register. You and a friend could be sitting in the front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. No purchases necessary. Must be 18 to win. The last giveaway of the season is for the Chiefs game on December 30th versus the Oakland Raiders. We'll announce the winner on December 24th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And back here on the Super Stance Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Other games tonight include our KOFO Game of the Week, first one of the year, as Wellsville is at Osawatomie tonight. Luke Queen bringing you the play-by-play of that one on KOFO.com. The other Franklin County teams in action also. West Franklin's hosting Council Grove, while Central Heights is home tonight to Northern Heights. Elsewhere, it's Osage City at Linden. Santa Fe Trail on the road at Prairie View. Tonganoxie traveling into the city to take on Turner High. Bonner Springs takes on Piper. It's Metro Academy at Spring Hill this evening, and Lewisburg is at Frontenac. Friday night, we'll be back in action. Cyclone teams will be over at Paola. First game of the, for a Frontier League contest against the Panthers. Get underway at around 5:50 for a 6 o'clock tip for the ladies, and the guys will follow up at 7:30 and all the action on KOFO. And that's going to do it for the Super Stand Cleaning Service pregame show back and forth here for the Cyclone Gymnasium. After this, you're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Cyclone pregame show. Tip-off is next. Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstands Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstands Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Hear that? Christmas is on the way, so why not plan now and get that special gift ordered? You know, the customized jewelry piece from Grandma's wedding set. Sutton's Jewelry is all about making something old new again. Be it a ring, pendant, bracelet, or earrings, if you have a vision, Sutton's Jewelry has the expertise to turn your piece into something magical. Christmas is full of wonderful surprises. Make yours sparkle with the help of Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, Ottawa.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, and by Ottawa University, Superstands Cleaning Service, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank. This Cyclone basketball broadcast on KOFO is also being brought to you by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Arvest Bank, also by C.S. Cunningham Construction, Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa High School, and Bank Midwest, Bones Transportation, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and rejoin KOFO's Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
And Gary Bateman back here at Ottawa High School as we get set for girls action here between the Cyclones and the Topeka West Chargers. And let's give you tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for Topeka West, number 5, Caitlin Shima. She is 5'9". She is a junior. Number 13, Alana Walker, a 5'2" senior. Number 30, Maya Larson, 5'10", a junior. Number 35, Gabby Rivera. She is 6'1". She is a senior. And number 40, Brendasia Holloman, who is 6'2" and a junior. Chargers are 0-1 on the season, coached by David Meske and assisted by Becky Spotty and Sierra Jackson. For Ottawa High School, number 10, Lauren Curtis, a sophomore. Number 11, Sophia Ficken, a freshman. Number 12, Summer Spiegel. She's a sophomore. Number 22, Riley Titus, a sophomore. And number 25, Kirsten Evans. She is a freshman. Lady Cyclones are 0-3 on the year, coached by Dwayne Caldwell and assisted by Tim Sipe and Leslie Spear. Ottawa will be in white uniforms with red and black trim, while Topeka West will be in purple uniforms with white trim. And Ottawa High will move from the right to the left as we see it here in the first half of play. We'll have the opening tip-off coming your way in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2435. 2323.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families, like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team, to be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Cyclone alma mater being played by the Pep Band as we still await the starting lineups to be announced here. Let's go through the games in the area one more time for you. Starting with our KOFO Game of the Week, first one of the season. And it has Osawatomie hosting Wellsville tonight in Pioneer League play. Luke Queen will have the play-by-play call for you. Also tonight, West Franklin at home, taking on Council Grove in a Flint Hills League game. Also the Flint Hills League, Central Heights at home tonight, taking on Northern Heights. Linden is at home to Osage City in a renewal of that rivalry this evening. Again, back in the Pioneer League, Santa Fe Trail is on the road at Prairie View. And some Frontier League teams in action. Tonganoxie is at Turner. Bonner Springs travels to Piper. Spring Hill hosts Metro Academy. And Lewisburg down to southeast Kansas to take on Frontenac Raiders. We will have Ottawa University basketball for you tomorrow evening on KOFO. Braves on the road at Bethel to take on the Threshers. I believe that's a 6 o'clock tip for the ladies. The guys at 8. And all the action on KOFO. Get your starters for tonight's contest for Topeka West: Shima, Walker, Larson, Rivera, and Holloman. And for Ottawa, Curtis, Pickett, Spiegel, Titus, and Evans. Nice crowd building here. It is Christmas night here at the Cyclone Gymnasium for the students, so a lot of red and green. Santa Claus is across the way, by the way. Also looks like right next to him one of his elves. Several other of the boys dressed out in Santa caps. And the dance and drill team also festively dressed here this evening. Of course, when your school colors are red and white, it's pretty easy to get in the Christmas spirit. It's your squad along the baseline. Of course, dressed out in that with the red and white pom-poms. Our tip-off tonight is brought to you by Bones Transportation, a family-owned and operating trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years, a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone student-athletes. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Huge height mismatch on this jump ball. It's Brendasia Holloman at 6'2", up against Lauren Curtis, who I believe stands about 5'6". Hope you enjoy the basketball action. Tap will be controlled by Topeka West if they can save it. They do just before it goes out of bounds. Up court comes Larson. High post to Holloman. Out top now Shima. Shima swings it left side for Larson. Larson one dribble now to the hands of Walker. Walker resets the offense. Bounces in the post. Turn around by Rivera, misses, but if she got her own rebound, tried to force it up. That one go. And it's pulled down by Curtis for Ottawa. Rebounding on the defensive end is going to be huge here tonight for the Cyclones. They're going to have to do it and do it well. Ficken with the basketball. Far sideline to Titus. Titus between the circles to Spiegel. Swings across court left side to Ficken. Now to Titus. Evans out top. Evans looks to drive. Cut off. Ficken takes it to the left elbow. Gives it in the corner to Evans. Now underneath to Curtis. Then we got a traveling violation on Lauren Curtis. At the end of one quarter, Wellsville's girls leading Osawatomie tonight 27-4. Larson brings it up court for the Chargers. Near sideline it goes to Walker. Now it's ball knocked away and a steal by Curtis. Curtis finds Spiegel underneath. Layup is up and in. Not only a good steal by Lauren Curtis, but a nice pass to Spiegel for the assist. Spiegel puts Ottawa on top, 2-0. Left side it goes to Shima into the post. That pass overthrown and stolen by Titus. Titus brings it up court, far sideline. She'll give off now to Ficken between the circles. Right side to Spiegel. Spiegel looking. Now top of the key, it's Evans to Titus for a three, rimming out, and rebound taken by Rivera. Larson, far sideline, Shima. They look in the post. They find Rivera, but it's tapped away by Titus. And another steal for the Cyclones. Here's Evans driving the lane, had it blocked by Larson, and it goes out of bounds. Cyclones retain possession. They lead 2-0, 5:55 to play in the quarter. Inbounds, it comes to Larson at the free throw line. Swings across court. That ball was tipped, taken by Ficken. Ottawa retains possession. Evans just inside the circle, shoots for two and misses short. And a foul on the rebound, a call against Titus of Ottawa. First foul of the night called against the Cyclones. Up court comes Larson. Larson looks. Far sideline, Shima. They look in the low post. Instead of go high post to Holloman. Holloman skip pass over to Walker. Walker back outside to Larson, who'll drive into the lane, then bump it out to Shima. Now Holloman. Larson looking to try to do something, and the ball is knocked away by Ficken, but then a loose ball is taken back by Holloman. Larson, left side Shima, left open for three, missed it too hard. Holloman pulls down the rebound, loses it on the floor, and will the tie up, and the possession will go to Ottawa. Into the Charger lineup comes Sierra Jackson. Topeka West with 4 turnovers here early. Spiegel will bring the ball across the 10-second line. Man-to-man defense for Topeka West. Titus well outside the circle, holding it high overhead, finds Curtis at the free throw line. Goes right side thick, and she'll drive around Rivera, shoot and score. 4-0 Cyclones, 4:38 to play first period. Shima into the post. Holloman made the catch, shoots and misses. Rebound Titus. Titus pushes it up court with the right hand. Gets it across to Evans. Now free throw line to Ficken. Ficken will take it to the bucket. Have it rejected. Now loose ball on the floor. Ottawa picks it up. It's Spiegel. Spiegel is going to be fouled. And the foul called on Caitlin Shima. And into the lineup for Coach David Meske is Lana Walker. Ottawa leads 4-0 with the basketball. Titus looking, gets it into Ficken at the free throw line. Ficken looks for a back cut. Instead, the ball's tapped away, taken by Titus. Her runner won't go, and it's pulled down by Shima. Here comes Shima up court quickly. Topeka West now with numbers. Over goes to Larson, fakes the three, drives, and no basket. Foul on the floor against Ottawa. Ficken with the personal foul, her first, team foul number 2. West will inbound along the baseline. Comes into Rivera. Rivera spins, traveled with it. Took an extra step. Curtis stayed right there with her. It's hard to explain to you just how big of a height advantage Topeka West has in this basketball game tonight. Titus goes about 5'9", Ficken 5'9", 5'10", but there's 2 6-footers out there for the Chargers. Titus across the timeline on a pass to Ficken. Alley-oop pass is knocked away by Larson, and now we got a whistle and a foul called on Lauren Curtis. That's a tough foul call right there. Curtis had her hands on the basketball. Could have been called a jump ball instead. Holloman will come back into the ball game. She'll replace Rivera. 3 team fouls now on the Cyclones. They got themselves in foul trouble Friday night against Shawnee Heights, and it really didn't show itself much until the fourth period. Ottawa was running out of gas and really couldn't play the tough defense they liked. There's a steal by Spiegel. Here's Summer driving the lane, and a foul will be called on Walker. So Spiegel will go to the line, shooting 2. First free throw on the way is good. Katie White is going to check into the ball game for Ottawa. And Curtis will come out. Second one for Spiegel is rolling in. She has 4. The Cyclones lead 6-0. Larson on the dribble. High post to Holloman, left side. Out top now it goes to Jackson. Now back to Larson on the left wing. Skip pass cross court to Shima. Jackson fakes the 3, takes it to the free throw line. Now gives to Larson, and we'll have an illegal screen set by Jackson of Topeka West. Juliet Lane will check in for Ottawa. And going to the bench will be Ficken. Evans will bring it up court this time. Guarded closely by Jackson. Swings it off to Lane. Lane into the lane. Throws up the runner. Rims off, but a foul. This called on Shima. It's her second personal. And the third Topeka West team foul. Free throw attempt rolls in for Lane. Lane averaging 3 points a game. Gabby Rivera back in for the Chargers. And Lane's second one is good. Cyclones up 8-0. 2:56 to play in the first quarter. Larson on the dribble. Now tries to dump it down low to Holloman. Holloman having trouble with it. Now double team. Finds Rivera. Out it goes. Jackson fakes the 3. Goes cross court to Walker. Walker stops. Backs it out now to Larson. Left wing Jackson into the post. Knocked out of bounds by Titus. Walker calls the play, and she will key the inbounds pass. Bounced into Rivera. Turnaround misses. Going over the back on the rebound, and a foul on Gabby Rivera. In into the Ottawa lineup is Ficken, and Titus will take a break. Evans brings it up court. Cross-court pass. That was a dangerous one. Taken by Ficken. Now to Spiegel, right wing. To Lane out top. Near the corner, Ficken, and she traveled. Went to make a move and shuffled the feet. Second Ottawa turnover on the night. Here's Larson. Jackson to Rivera. Moves in on Ficken, and an offensive foul called, an elbow thrown by Gabby Rivera, and that'll be her second personal foul. And David Meskey would like a timeout. Timeout comes with 2:07 to play in the first quarter. Ottawa on top 8-0, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Timeout used by the Chargers. 2:07 to play here in the quarter, and Ottawa's jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Evans across the timeline to Ficken. Ficken out to Lane. Lane, right side, Evans. Slings it out top to Spiegel. Spiegel, left side, Ficken. Down near the left corner, it's Lane. Lane, bounce pass out to Evans. Evans swings it to Spiegel. Spiegel stops at the free throw line. Right wing, Ficken outside the circle. She goes cross-court to Evans, now to Spiegel. Ottawa moving the ball around effectively here, looking for some sort of an open shot. Ficken, left side, Spiegel. Bounced it back out to Evans. Evans on the dribble. Tried to kick it down low, and will have a foul called against the Chargers. And this one will be against Sierra Jackson. It is her second personal foul. And it's a 17 foul. I don't have 7, but I've missed something evidently. Chargers will send into the lineup Adina Davis. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Kirsten Evans. Free throw attempt is up and good. First point of the night for Kirsten Evans. Second one off the heel and back down through. Now the Cyclones will send in a substitution. Camille Havel-Raby will check in, replacing Summer Spiegel. Ottawa leads 10-0 with 1:28 to play in the first. Maya Larson with the basketball, gets a pick from Jackson and swings it back to Jackson. Jackson traveled with it. 8 turnovers on Topeka West. Spiegel on the dribble. I'm sorry, that's Evans. Now goes to Havel-Raby. To Ficken. Ficken will drive, give it off down the lane for a 15-footer, too hard. Rebound Evans, back up with the right hand, rolls in. Kirsten Evans has 4, and Ottawa leads 12-0. We're under a minute to play, first period. Here's Larson, the length of the floor, lays it up and in. Ottawa did not cut off Larson that time and paid the price. Here's Evans driving in, dishing it off to White. Baseline jumper by White, no good. And Larson tried to save it, but it went out of bounds. Possession will stay with Ottawa. There's 38 seconds to play in the period. And Spiegel will check back in for the Cyclones. And she's going to replace Katie White. Evans looking for some movement. And the ball comes way out high to the lane. That was a dangerous pass. Not a good idea, really. The Lane with the basketball now, 33 on the clock. Lane picks up her dribble, needs help, and it's off the leg of Hadel Raby and out of bounds, and that's the third Cyclone turnover. Shima's going to come back in for Topeka West. Well, that's a calculated gamble there by the Chargers. She already has 2 personal fouls. Katie White in. She gives Sophia Ficken a break. Let's see if the Chargers work for one shot here. Larson, pick from Jackson, driving the lane, shooting and scoring. Otto's going to have to cut that off. Clock down to 12. Spiegel with 8, 7. Spiegel not aware of the clock. Now stops, finds White at the free throw line. Swings it over to Lane. Lane will pop the jumper but miss it short. And that's the end of the first period. It's Ottawa 12 and Topeka West 4. We're back in a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card. Available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Cyclones lead 12-4 as we get set for the second period. Possession will belong to Topeka West. Halftime score, Wellsville all over Osawatomie 55-10 at the end of one. Lewisburg's girls leading Frontenac 11-3. Underway here in the second period. It's Holloman with the basketball. Between the circles to Shima. Goes right side to Larson. Larson to the baseline. Pops the jumper and rolls it in. 6 points now for Maya Larson. 6 unanswered points. And the Cyclones with the basketball. Here's Titus with it. Back outside it goes to Evans. Skip past to Spiegel left wing. Spiegel drives around Jasmine Lee, who's in the lineup, and then lost the basketball. They'll say it was out of bounds off Spiegel. So a turnover on Otto with their fourth. High post Holloman. Out between the circles, Shima. Right side to Larson. Had trouble with it. Now she gets it in the post to Holloman, and Holloman will score and be fouled. Foul's going to be on Riley Titus. That's her second personal. Chance for Brendasia Holloman to get a three-point play and cut this lead down to 3. Free throw attempt is good by Holloman. Cyclones will send Lane back in the lineup. And Titus will have to go to the bench with 2 personals. Ball comes into Spiegel, now to Lane. Pressure now by Topeka West. It's Ficken with it. Ficken reverses her dribble. Needs help, overthrows the pass, but it's off the hands of Holloman. Fortunately, Ottawa got a break right there. Holloman couldn't handle the basketball, and now Ottawa will have it in front court. Ficken looks, gets it into Lane out top. Oh, Ficken's open underneath, but they couldn't get to her, and until it was too late, and then Ottawa turns it over. Ficken was wide open underneath, but then when they finally got the ball to her, it was knocked away, and it was finally off the Cyclones. Larson with the basketball. Left side it goes. There's a three-point try up and missing by Lee. And rebound to Evans. Evans pushes it ahead to Lane. Lane back into Evans' hands. Swings it cross court to Spiegel. She'll drive the lane. Shoot and score. Summer Spiegel with her second bucket of the ball game. She has 6 points. And that breaks a 9-0 run by Topeka West. Near sideline Lee looking in the post. Alley-oop pass is overthrown. Ottawa's going to steal it. Up court, Ficken. Ficken to Evans. Evans back to Ficken, but that pass is tipped away and stolen by Larson. Larson into the lane, bumps into Curtis, and it's an offensive foul on Larson. Good job by Curtis. She got there just in time to establish position and draw the charge. First foul on Larson. The 8th team foul, but player control, so no free throws. Here's Ficken with it. Ficken, one bounce, gives it off now to Lane. Lane bounces high post to Curtis. Left baseline, Ficken shoots and misses. Rebound to Evans, but it's knocked out of bounds by Jackson. Shima comes in for the Chargers at the 5:47 mark. Spiegel will inbound. Has Evans in the corner. Evans takes the shot. Now double team. Dumps in the post to Curtis. Curtis had trouble with it. Goes outside the lane. Now Ficken in the corner. There's a two-point shot by Spiegel that rims off no good. Holloman saves the ball for Topeka West. Up court come the Chargers. It's Lee with the basketball. Now to Larson. Larson looks. Skip pass over to Shima. Now back to Lee into the post. Knocked away by Curtis, and Lauren's going to pick up her second foul. 2 fouls on Curtis, so Dwayne Caldwell will go to the bench. Send Katie White into the lineup. 5th Ottawa team foul. In it comes to Holloman. She'll move on White, and Katie commits the foul. Or do they say it's a travel? Evidently a traveling. No, it's an offensive foul on Holloman. Isha Holloman picks up her first, and that's another turnover, 11 now on the Chargers. Ficken with the basketball. She stops, gives it outside to Spiegel. Back it goes to Ficken. Swings it to Evans, who will shoot for 2 just inside the circle and miss. Holloman has the rebound. Up court come the Chargers. Ottawa leads by 5. We're under 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's a high post pass to Holloman. Out it goes to Walker for 3. Too hard. Ficken there for the rebound. Sophia Ficken across the 10-second line. Gives it off to Evans. Left wing Spiegel. Spiegel out top Ficken. Shooting for 3. Missing. Rebound inside to Evans. She couldn't get her shot to go. And it's out of bounds off Topeka West. Inbounds pass with it to White. Now to Ficken for a shot just outside the free throw line. That's good. 4 points for Sophia Ficken. Ottawa's lead is 7. Shima over to Walker. Walker looks. Now goes to Lee. Lee back to Walker. That was almost a travel. Walker. Larson looking over the corner. Lee. Lee back out to Larson, who will drive the lane and be fouled out on the floor. Ottawa foul is on Ficken. That's her second. So now Ottawa has 3 starters with 2 personals. And Titus is going to come back into the ball game. Jackson checks in, replacing Larson for the Chargers. Atlanta Jackson will inbound. She gets it in to Jackson, who missed the shot, but she got her own rebound and put it back up and in. Here's Evans ahead to Lane along the baseline. Out top to Titus for 3. Missed it well short. Fight for the rebound taken by Walker. Here's an outlet pass to Lee. Lee has it knocked away and stolen by Spiegel. Good defense by Summer Spiegel that time. Evans over the right corner to Spiegel. She'll drive, shoot, and miss. Ball tipped outside, and it'll be out of bounds to Ottawa. Larson's going to come back in. She'll replace Walker. Cyclones up 16-11. 3:28 to play in the first half. Ottawa needs some movement to the basketball. It's bounced in to Evans. Now finds White. White's shot was blocked and rebounded by Topeka West. Here come the Chargers. It's Larson driving in, traveling with it. Spiegel for the Cyclones. Finds Titus. Left side now to Lane. That's a steal by Sierra Jackson. Jackson drives, puts up the jumper in the lane and misses. Rebound to Evans. Nice rebound by Kirsten Evans. Here comes Spiegel. Bounced in the lane to Lane, and Lane can't get the shot to fall. Evans follows, and she's fouled. Foul will be on Holloman, number 2 on Brendasia Holloman. And Evans will be at the free throw line shooting a couple. That's the 10th team foul on Topeka West. And first we've got a timeout. 2:53 to play in the half. Ottawa leads Topeka West 16-11. We'll be back in a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Kirsten Evans will be at the free throw line for Ottawa, shooting a pair. Chargers have used 2 of their timeouts already. Evans' free throw is good. She has 5. Spiegel leads with 6. Larson also has 6 for Topeka West. Second free throw, that one's good. Larson gives it off to Jackson. Jackson goes to Lee, who's back in the ball game. Lee to Shima. Now Jackson driving along the baseline, knocked away by Titus. It will stay with the Chargers. Substitution for Ottawa. Brittany Hornbuckle is going to come in replacing Katie White. Shima looks, gets it into Holloman. Holloman spins, shoots with the right hand and misses, and then knocks the ball out of bounds. Ottawa gets possession. Token pressure by the Chargers. Titus will break it on the dribble. Now a double team, near steal, and a steal actually by Larson. Larson will drive the lane, shoot and score. Ottawa's got to protect the basketball. Here's Evans. Across the timeline to the lane. She's doubled. She needs help. Gets it over to Evans. Now atop is Titus. Titus stops. Puts up a 3 ball. Missed it a little too hard. Holloman on the rebound. And looks like we have a foul on who? A foul on Holloman. No, check that on Sierra Jackson. Her 3rd personal foul. And that'll send Evans back to the free throw line for a pair. First of 2 for Evans. That was too hard. Gabby Rivera back in for the Chargers. She replaces Holloman. Ottawa leads 18-13 with 1:59 to play in the half. Second one on the way for Evans. That one also misses. And it's rebounded by Rivera. Here comes the Chargers in a hurry. Underneath off the hands, though, of Lee, and another turnover on Topeka West. Their 14th of the night. In the front court comes Evans with 1:49 to play. Spiegel thought about a three but didn't take it. Goes outside to Lane. Lane. Here's Evans. Bounced in the post of Hornbuckle, and she's tied up. Ottawa will retain possession. But the Cyclones need to make crisp passes. Alana Walker back in. And Jackson with the 3 personals will go to the bench. Spiegel looking, gets it inbounds out high to Hornbuckle. Now it goes to Lane. Lane to Titus. Cross court to Evans. Now to Lane, who's got an open 15-footer and misses badly. Rebound to Shima. Shima pushing it up court with the left hand. Gives it off to Larson. Back to Shima. Now to Walker. Walker into the post to Rivera. Jumper's good off the glass by Gabby Rivera, her first point. And it's a 3-point game. 1:10 to go in the half. Spiegel, right wing. A bad pass, but controlled by Evans. Evans drives, had it blocked by Rivera, and then Evans commits a foul. Well, the freshman may have made a mistake in judgment right there. As she went up against the taller Gabby Rivera, had it blocked, and then went after the basketball. Titus is going to check out. Taylor Ravy will come in. 1-1 for Rivera at the other end with 1:01 to go in the half. Free throw attempt by the 6'1 senior is off the heel of the rim, no good. Hornbuckle had the rebound, but then Lee knocked it out of bounds. Check that, Walker knocked it out of bounds. So now West can set up their pressure. Evans will inbound. It'll come into Spiegel. Now to Evans. And Evans traveled with it. That was an unforced error. Evans just took a step before she started dribbling. And a bad turnover because it gives Topeka West the ball on the offensive end. And it comes to Rivera, swings it outside to Walker. Walker to Shima, into the post to Rivera. Rivera's doubled. Back out it goes to Larson for 3, and the tie. No good, but the rebound pulled down by Lee, and she'll hit the bucket. And Topeka West back within 1 as we're under 35 seconds to play in the half. Right side Lane. Lane, jumper, blocked, and a foul on the rebound again on Evans. And again, a very poor decision that time by Kirsten Evans, and it'll send Topeka West to the free throw line with a chance to take the lead. Lee will be at the free throw stripe. That is the 8th Ottawa team foul, so this is a 1-and-1. Lee's free throw misses, but Larson gets the positioning. She couldn't get the shot to fall, and we've got a foul on the shot, even though she missed it, on Hornbuckle. So now it'll be Larson shooting 2. The Cyclones have made some mistakes here late in this first half. Larson rattles the first free throw out. Now the second free throw misses also. Hornbuckle goes after the rebound, but it's out of bounds, and it'll go to who? It'll go to Ottawa High. I've got 18-18 on the scoreboard. I don't think that's right. Titus comes back in for Ottawa. They'll inbound in backcourt. 25 seconds to play in the period. Spiegel off to Titus. Titus almost tied up. Spiegel, they need to hurry, and 10-second call on Ottawa. And that is where Dwayne Caldwell should have used a timeout right there. He's got 5 of them. He should have used it right there. So now West with his basketball, chance for the final shot to take the lead. And it comes to Larson. Larson driving, dishing down low, knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Stays with the Chargers underneath. And Holloman will check back in. She's going to replace Walker, so they'll have the twin posts down low. And Hornbuckle back in for Ottawa. And Titus will go to the bench. That's a good move there by the Cyclones with Titus with 2 personal fouls. They really ought to get Evans out of there also. Entry inbounds pass is stolen by Lane. Juliet Lane bounces to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle needs to do something with it. Gets it off to Lane. Half-court shot, not even close. That's the end of the first half. At halftime, the scoreboard says it's tied up at 18. I believe it's 18-17 Cyclones, but we're going to double-check and make sure. Back in 2 minutes, this is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Super Stan.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games? Indoors? Not a good idea. But Super Stan's cleaning service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-248-2463.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
They did change the score. It is 18-17 Cyclones here at the half. Ottawa ran off the first 12 points of the game. Led 12-4 at the end of one quarter, but Topeka West has been chipping away at that lead, and they've gotten the Cyclones into some foul trouble, although West themselves has foul trouble in this basketball game. And it's a 1-point Cyclone advantage here at intermission. 18-17 is the score. Men's game will follow here. Always interesting when the Cyclones and the Chargers meet. They've done that the last several years. And it should be another good one here tonight. 1-2 Cyclones, 0-1 Chargers. And that's scheduled to get underway at about 7:30, but I don't think we're going to be anywhere close to that as far as the start time. Again at the half, Ottawa's girls lead 18-17. We're back in a couple of minutes. This is Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Street construction has finally hit Leon's in downtown Ottawa. We will have blowout specials every day. Last Monday, it was buy any super burrito and get one for $1. These specials will change daily and sometimes twice per day. Keep up with us on Leon's Facebook page or call 242-8227.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
1-point Cyclone lead here at halftime of the girls' game, 18-17. Let's take a look at the scoring. For Topeka West, 8 points for Maya Larson, 3 for Brendasia Holloman. Sierra Jackson has a couple. Gabby Rivera has 2, and Jasmine Lee has 2 points. For Ottawa, they're led by Summer Spiegel and Kirsten Evans, each with 6. 4 for Sophia Ficken and 2 for Juliet Lane. Cyclones turned it over 10 times in the first half, and Topeka West guilty of 15 first-half turnovers. Cyclones shot well from the free throw line. They were 8 of 10, while Topeka West just 1 of 5 in the first half. Foul trouble, and this is unofficial with Topeka West. We missed a foul evidently someplace. Sierra Jackson has 3, Caitlin Shima 2, Gabby Rivera 2, Brendasia Holloman has 2. For Ottawa, 2 fouls apiece for Lauren Curtis, Sophia Ficken, Riley Titus, and Kirsten Evans. And again, the halftime score, 18-17 Cyclones. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Ottawa High basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones.
Both teams back out for the shoot-around prior to the second half. Let's take a look at other scores. We have one girls' final. Tonganoxie beat Turner tonight, 40-8. Elsewhere at halftime, Council Grove leads West Franklin 37-11. Also at the half, Northern Heights 25, Central Heights 8. Our KOFO game of the week in the fourth quarter now at the end of 3 periods. Wellsville leading Osawatomie 70-26. That game and the boys game between the Eagles and the Trojans on KOFO.com tonight with Luke Twing bringing you the play-by-play call. At halftime, Piper leads Bonner Springs 52-9, and Lewisburg on the road leading at halftime at Frontenac 25-15. Cyclones are in action Friday night against Paola over at the Panther Gymnasium. 6 o'clock is the ladies' tip-off scheduled time, and the guys to follow. And, of course, we'll have that action for you here on KOFO. And following that doubleheader, we'll have the Kansas High School Basketball Scoreboard Show at 10 o'clock with your host, Nick Gosnell. Possession will go to Topeka West to start the third period. The Chargers have never led. They'll have an opportunity with this first possession of the third period. In your leading scorers, Maya Larson has 8 for Topeka West. Summer Spiegel and Kirsten Evans each have 6 for Ottawa High. Walker, Larson, Shima, Rivera, and Holloman for Topeka West. Spiegel, Evans, Ficken, Curtis, and Titus for Ottawa. Cyclones will come up in man-to-man, Dwayne Call was trying to tell him what he wants them to do. Nobody on the inbounder now at half court. We're waiting for some students to kind of clear the area, and we'll get started now. And we're underway on a pass to Rivera. Now it goes to Walker. Walker on the dribble, far sideline, Shima. Shima, high post, Rivera. Rivera looks in the low post to Holloman, who made the catch, shoots and scores. And Topeka West leads at 19-18. Left wing Titus, left open for 3, missed it, tipped around, on the floor. Curtis saved it, bounced it back outside to Ficken. Her three-point try is good. Sophia Ficken has 7. Ottawa leads 21-19. Cross court it goes to Walker. High post Rivera. They'll look in the low post again, but this time the pass is thrown too high for Holloman, and it's out of bounds for the Cyclones. Topeka West will set up full court pressure. It's like a 2-2-1. Ficken on the dribble. She'll reverse that dribble. Now needs some help. Looks, goes cross court to Spiegel. Spiegel, pass is knocked away by Shima. Goes out of bounds. Cyclones will have it on the offensive end. Minute gone here in the third. Ottawa on top 21-19. Evans, cross court pass to Ficken. Left corner now Spiegel. Spiegel to Titus left wing. She'll take it near the corner. Now need help. Bounce in the post to Curtis. Whistle. And what have we got? Timeout call for by Ottawa. It comes with 6:46 to play, third period. The Cyclones on top 21-19. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Whether it's on the court as a player or finally attempting to clean out that garage, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Health can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out about their remarkable care by visiting ransom.org.
Street construction has finally hit Leon's in downtown Ottawa. We will have blowout specials every day. Last Monday, it was buy any super burrito and get one for $1. These specials will change daily and sometimes twice per day. Keep up with us on Leon's Facebook page or call 242-8227.
Cyclones call their first time out of the ball game. Spiegel will inbound along the offensive baseline. Wellsville's beaten Osawatomie in girls play tonight 86-39. And it comes to Curtis. That pass was tipped but taken by Ficken. Ottawa needs to remember they don't have to throw every pass high. Give away a lot of height. Here's left side is Spiegel. Into the post it goes to Evans. Evans puts the shot in. 8 points now for Evans. Cyclones lead by 4. Larson, left side it goes to Shima. Shima, backdoor cut, knocked away by Curtis and a steal. Here's Evans into the lane, finds Spiegel, 10-footer, ribs in. And the Cyclones now on a 7-0 run. They lead 25-19. Left side, Rivera. Rivera looks, now drives, takes it to the basket and scores. 4 points for Rivera. Makes it 25-21. Here's Ficken for 3, right side, too hard, and rebounded by Rivera. Topeka West looking to run. It's Walker on the dribble. She'll stop, give it up to Shima, fakes the 3. Back it goes to Walker. Walker, Spiegel right with her. Far sideline, Larson. Entry pass to Rivera. Cross court to Holloman. Shot misses, though, and Titus pulls down the board for Ottawa. Spiegel with it. To Evans between the circles. Right side to Titus. Titus skips it back across left side now to Spiegel. Spiegel to Ficken. Ficken over to Evans, now to Spiegel, who has an open 15-footer around the rim and out. Rebound to Shima. That one was halfway down, came back out. Shima pushes it upward with the left hand to Rivera. Skip pass to Larson. Larson will drive. Runner is good. Maya Larson has 10, and it makes it a 2-point ball game, 25-23. Evans, high post to Curtis. Right side to Spiegel. Runner by Summer, misses badly. Walker has the rebound. Here comes Topeka West. Walker quickly up court. Now stops, gives it off to Rivera. Left side to Larson, shooting for 2 and hitting. That'll tie the ball game up. She had her foot on the line. 25-25 with 4:20 to go, third period. It's Titus with the basketball. Now to Evans. Evans to Ficken. Ficken near the Ottawa bench. Topeka West in the zone now. Titus just holding it. Now she'll take it to baseline. She'll put up the runner. That one missed badly. And rebounded by Walker once again. She's double-teamed. Finds Shima, and now Topeka West has numbers. Shima quickly up court. She'll give it off to Larson. This time it's a 2 again. It misses. Curtis got a nice defensive rebound. Lauren Curtis pushes it up with the right-hand dribble. She'll find Spiegel along the baseline. Spiegel's runner is no good. The ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll last touched by Topeka West. Jackson and Lee come in for the Chargers, and Lane replaces Ficken for Ottawa. (25-25). Spiegel will inbound. Comes into Curtis. Curtis finds Lane left side. Cross court to Titus. Now Spiegel just outside the circle. Back it goes to Titus. Riley with the right-hand dribble. Oh, and a bad pass. That's stolen. Here comes Walker driving the lane. And a shot is blocked by Juliet Lane. Ottawa pulls it away. Here comes Spiegel down the far sideline. Looks, puts up the jumper, and scores. (27-25) Cyclones. Left side, Walker. Back between the circles, Larson. On the corner, it's Lee for 3. That one's well short, and it's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Cyclones. And now a timeout called for by Topeka West. This timeout comes with 2:50 to play in the third. And Ottawa on top 27-25. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Taking the time to check a few things on your vehicle now can save time later. Lights, signals, and wipers are in working order and your fluids are full. This reminder is from CarStar Ottawa, keeping you safe on the road. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.org. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue that you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and the citizens come together, online at ottawaks.org.
Ottawa will have the basketball as we get back to action. Like Topeka West will set up that full court press once again. No, this time they're going to back out of it. They're going to pick up at half court. Evans will bring it across the timeline for Ottawa. Goes cross court to Titus. Titus stops the arc, gives it off to Lane. Lane, cross court Ficken. Left side Titus. Looks in the post, nothing there. Now we'll put it on the floor, give it up to Ficken on the weave. Ficken off to Evans. Now to Lane and Titus once again. Here's Ficken driving, runner, rims off. Rebound run down by Titus. Out it goes to Lane. Had a three, didn't take it. Bounces right side for Ficken. Ficken looks. Here's Titus. Titus, a couple bounces to the left. And then she throws it past Evans out of bounds. Spiegel will check back in for the Cyclones. And Evans will go back to the bench. Rivera back in for the Chargers. 2:06 to play third quarter. Cyclones up 27-25. Here's Larson with it. Larson got a pick from Rivera. Shoots and misses. Rebound to Ficken for Ottawa. Ficken off the lane. Just avoided a travel. Now Spiegel, jumper from the baseline. Rims in for Summer Spiegel. She's got a dozen, and the Cyclones lead 29-25. Larson, long alley-oop pass to Rivera. Rivera shoots over Curtis and scores. 29-27. Rivera now has 6. Titus left open from the three-point arc. Missed the shot. Rebound Rivera. And a foul on Titus. That'll be her third. Shima comes back in for the Chargers. Evans for Ottawa. Chance for West to tie or take the lead this trip. It's Larson on the dribble, getting a pick from Lee. Now finds Lee. Back it goes to Larson. She'll drive on Ficken, and Sophia committed the foul. So Larson will be at the line for 2. The third foul on Ficken. So now Ottawa has 2 starters with 3 personals. Larson's free throw rolls in. Hornbuckle comes in, replacing Ficken in the Cyclone lineup. Maya Larson, second free throw is good. Game tied once again, 29-29. Up court comes Evans. Evans looking things over, trying to drive, instead finds Lane. Back it goes to Evans. Get past cross court to Spiegel. Now Lane with it. Right side Curtis, who popped out. Here's top of the circle Evans. Right side Spiegel. Spiegel looking. Nothing there in the post. Instead Lane with it. Lane picked up her dribble. Pass left side to Evans. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Ottawa can work for the final shot if they want to do it. Here's Spiegel. Giving it off to Evans along the baseline. She'll drive and be fouled by Jackson. That is foul number 4 on Sierra Jackson. It's only the first team foul on the Chargers here in the second half since they went to that zone. Holloman checks back in. 25 on the clock here in the third period in a tie ball game. Spiegel will inbound. Needs to find somebody. And finally gets it into Curtis, who had to go off her hand. Went right back to Spiegel, who took an ill-advised shot early in the sequence, and it missed everything. And now Topeka West can take the lead with a bucket before the end of the third. High post Holloman. Out top Shima. Shima stole away by Spiegel. Here comes Spiegel driving the lane. She'll put it up with the right hand. Score, and she's fouled. Shima picks up her third foul. The chance for a three-point play here. Eagles free throw attempt is too hard. Rebound comes way out high. Lane with it. 1 second. Couldn't get the shot off. That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Ottawa 31, Topeka West 29. We're back in a minute, and you're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Cyclones lead by 2 at the end of 3. They'll have the basketball first here in the fourth quarter. Final from Pomona tonight. Council Groves girls beat West Franklin 67-20. Santa Fe Trails girls beat Prairie View 43-31 at the end of 3. Lewisburg 40 and Frontenac 32. Underway here in the fourth quarter. Cyclones with the basketball. It's Titus. Over goes to Ficken. Ficken shoots for 3 and hits. Sophia will Ficken one to the basketball, and she made it pay for her second three-pointer of the ball game. She's got 10, and the Cyclones up 34-29. Here's a steal by Curtis. Curtis. Cross-court pass, she traveled first, though. Took an extra step before she got rid of the basketball. 13 Cyclone turnovers, but 19 for the Chargers tonight. Larson looking over at the Charger bench looking for a play call. Popping out high post is Rivera. Alley-oop pass to Holloman. Holloman shoots and hits. If they can get that ball inside, it's almost impossible for the Cyclones to stop. Here's Ficken with it. Skip pass to Spiegel. Spiegel fakes the shot. Now puts it up on the baseline and misses well short. Rivera rebounds. Outlet pass to Larson. One-on-one with Ficken. She'll drive, shoot, and score, and she's fouled. Ficken picks up her fourth personal foul. She'll go to the bench. Lane will replace her. And Larson can try to complete the three-point play and tie it back up. Free throw attempt rattles out, but Holloman rebounds. Whistle, tie up, possession to Topeka West. Shima looks to get it inbounds. Looking, finds Larson. Larson's turnaround in the lane, misses short, and rebounded by Evans for Ottawa. Up court comes Kirsten Evans. The length of the floor, and we'll have an offensive foul on Evans, and that's her third. Evans tried to force the issue, commits the foul, and a turnover on Ottawa, their 14th of the night. Here's Larson driving around Spiegel, but she's called for a palming violation. Cyclones with a 1-point lead, 6:41 to play. Titus with the basketball. Out it goes to Lane. Dwayne Colwell might want to just run some clock here. Topeka West is still in that zone. Evans with it. Off it goes to Titus. Titus swings it to Lane. Lane bounces it over to Spiegel. Still all this occurring about 35 feet away from the basket. Now Lane takes a three. Bounces it back outside to Titus. Titus to Spiegel. Larson on the point for the Chargers. Here's Spiegel driving, dishing it off to Evans, who has to go back outside to Lane. Lane bounces it to Titus along the baseline. Now Spiegel. Back to Titus. Riley has a three. Hits it. First points of the night for Riley Titus. It's a big triple. And Ottawa up by 4, 5:45 to go. Larson, left side to Shima. Shima looks, drives, puts up the runner, and scores. First points for Caitlin Shima. 37-35 Cyclones. Here's Evans driving, stopping, popping, missing it short. Got her own rebound. And a block, but Rivera draws the foul. Evans will go to the free throw line for two here. She is 4 for 6 from the stripe. Free throw attempt, rims off, no good. In for the Chargers, Walker and Jackson. Second free throw for Kirsten Evans on the way, and that was rolling in. Hit off the front iron, off the backboard, and down through, 38-35. Shima now running the point guard position. Left side to Lee. Lee on the dribble into the lane. Off it goes. Here's a three by Jackson. Too hard. Rebound to Evans. Evans pushing it up court quickly. Cyclones trying to run. Evans, the length of the floor, missed the shot, but she was fouled. This foul called against Alana Walker. It's her first. Back to the line goes Evans. Freshman has 9. Hits the free throw. Larson comes back in for the Chargers. Evans' second free throw. Up and good. And a timeout called for by Dwayne Caldwell. It comes with 5:03 to play in the game. The score is Ottawa 39, Topeka West 35. And we're back in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Want to win a shopping spree? You're in luck because the Ottawa Herald has partnered with Ottawa Main Street, and we're giving away $50 in Main Street bucks every month to one lucky winner. Go to ottawaherald.com/contest and enter today.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone basketball teams the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
Cyclones lead by 4 with 5:03 to go. Both teams have 4 team fouls. Dickin on the bench for Ottawa with 4 personals. Jackson has 4. She's on the floor for the Chargers. Larson with it. Dumps, and that pass is stolen away by Titus. Titus will wait for the traffic to clear. Bring it across the 10-second line. Off it goes to Evans, who takes the shot and traveled with it. Boy, she wanted the basketball, but she took an extra step as she went to make her move. Here's Holloman back in for Topeka West. And she's going to replace Jackson. So now you've got the twin posts in there. The 6'1 Rivera, the 6'2 Holloman. Larson will bring it up court. Larson overthrew the pass high over the head of Holloman and out of bounds. An unforced error there. 22 turnovers on the Chargers. Back in comes Jackson, and this time Rivera will go to the bench. Let's see if they set the full court press up this time. Ball comes into Spiegel. Spiegel backs off, now brings it across the timeline, takes it all the way in, puts the shot off the glass and misses. Fight for the rebound. Evans got it to Titus outside the lane. Ottawa will reset. Lane threw it over the head of Titus and out of bounds. She did not look anyplace else, and that was the mistake. Now Rivera back in for the Chargers. West will inbound in backcourt with 4:13 to go. Cyclones up 39-35. Larson with it. Larson. Cross court it goes to Lee. High post now to Holloman. Holloman skips it off to Shima for a three-point try that misses, and the rebound to Evans for Ottawa. Here comes Evans up court. Kirsten Evans gives off to Spiegel. Spiegel into the lane, loose help, finds Titus. Three-point tie, top of the key. Good by Riley Titus. Cyclones up 7, 42-35. Titus with two big threes here in this period. Larson, left side to Lee. They look in the post for Rivera. Step back, it goes to Larson. Now into Rivera. Rivera's little jump hook in the lane just goes through. And a timeout called for by the Chargers. It comes with 3:28 to play in the basketball game. The score is Ottawa 42 and Topeka West 37. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
The skills you can develop as a soldier in the Army National Guard can give you an edge in the high-tech job market of tomorrow. The Guard offers career training to take advantage of your skills in science, technology, engineering, and math that can help give you a leg up to a high-paying and rewarding STEM profession. Get a head start on your career while earning money to pay for college. Log on to NationalGuard.com to learn about all of the STEM career opportunities in the Army National Guard. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
5-point lead for the Cyclones. They'll inbound in backcourt, and Topeka West will set up that pressure once again. It'll come in to Fickett, who's back in the lineup. She'll bring it across the 10-second line. She'll take it to the right corner. Need help. Dane Caldwell could call a timeout. He does not. It's knocked out of bounds by Larson. It'll stay with Ottawa. Cyclones still have 3 timeouts remaining. Topeka West with just 1. In it comes to Spiegel, right corner. Spiegel skips it back outside to Fickett, who runs it down near midcourt. Fickett bumps, no whistle. Now wants some help. And a foul ball knocked away, but taken by Evans. She's doubled. She'll drive around it. She with the left hand and missed too hard. Rebound Curtis inside. And a foul called against the Chargers, it appears. No, it's on Curtis, her third personal. Spiegel got evidently hit in the right leg. She is limping out there. Lane's going to have to replace her. Holloman back in along with Lee for the Chargers. We have 3:01 to go, so still lots of time. 5-point Ottawa lead. A stoppage here is they wouldn't know who the foul was called on. It's on Curtis. Lauren now with 3. Ficken out there with 4. Titus has 3. Evans with 3. Larson, high dribble. Runner on the way, misses badly, but she was fouled by Lane. Wow. First foul on Juliet Lane. Maya Larson at the free throw line. She is 2 for 5. Free throw Larson is up and good. She leads all scorers with 17. Jackson comes in, replacing Rivera for the Chargers. That is the 6th Ottawa team foul, too, so Topeka West will be at the line the rest of the contest. Second one for Larson is good. Makes it a 3-point lead for the Cyclones. In it comes to Ficken. Ficken, couple dribbles. Now looks for help. Gives it off to Titus. Now to Evans. Evans gets it across the timeline to Ficken. He'll take it all the way to the bucket. Shooting it. Ficken with a dozen, and the Cyclone lead back to 5. 2:34 to go. Here's Larson off to Jackson. Near the corner, it's Lee for 3. Missing. Rebound. Tipped around. Controlled by Evans for Ottawa. Here's Evans up court quickly with the right-hand dribble. Drives to the bucket. Shoots and is fouled. Sheena picks up her 4th personal. Team foul number 5. 2 shots here for Evans. First one up and rattling in. Rivera back in for the Chargers. And Jackson will go to the bench. They don't have this. Now they have the score right. 45 and now 46-39 as Evans hits them both. Here's Larson with it. Left side Lee. Into the post. Tipped and stolen by Ficken. There's Sophia Ficken. Now she can bring it back out. Ottawa can run some clock if they want to. Titus to Ficken. Ficken looking for help. Gets it to Lane. Lane off to Evans. Evans has Shima on her, and Shima has 4 personals. Here's Evans. Back to Lane near the Ottawa bench. Lane in trouble. Whistle. And a holding foul called against Larson. No, check that. A Rivera of Topeka West. It will send Juliet Lane to the line. And that is the 7th team foul on Topeka West. So it's only 6 fouls on the West. So no free throws here. Minute 39 to go. Cyclones lead by 7. Spiegel comes back into the ball game. She replaces Lane. And Jackson in for Rivera. Also in will be Adina Davis. And she replaces Holloman. And Dwayne Caldwell asks for timeout. Cyclones lead 46-39. Minute 39 to go. We're back in 30. This is Ottawa High basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
46-39 Ottawa. We have a minute 39 to play in regulation. Ottawa's basketball, they'll inbound in front of their bench. Titus will not have anybody on her. They'll try to double somebody and make a steal. Actually, Shima is located underneath the basket in case they try something there. And now we've got a whistle. What's this about? Both teams now in the 1-and-1. And it comes to Ficken. Ficken guarded by Davis. Reverses her dribble. In the corner goes to Titus. Riley will bring it back out. Give off to Evans. Finds it. Curtis wide open underneath. Layup good. First points of the night for Lauren Curtis. Cyclones up 9 now. Here's Davis to Lee near the corner. Driving. Knocked away by Spiegel. Loose ball. Whistle. Tie up. Possession Ottawa. (24) Topeka West turnovers. Ficken with the basketball. Gets it off to Titus. Titus across the 10-second line will be fouled by Larson. She'll go to the line with a 1-and-1. Second foul on Larson. Holloman back in for the Chargers. Also Rivera checks in. A minute 8 to go, and the Cyclones can boost this lead to double figures. Free throw for Titus on the way, rattling out. Rebound is going to be on the floor, loose, and Ottawa comes away with it. And now a foul in front court called against Jasmine Lee. And this time it'll be Sophia Ficken at the free throw line, 1-and-1. Ficken has 12 points. First trip to the line. Free throw attempt is up and good. Biggest lead of the night, 49. Or take that. I'm sorry, not the biggest lead of the night. The Ottawa ran off the first 12 points of the ball game. It's a double-digit lead, though, with a minute to go. And Ficken's second free throw misses short. Rebound to Holloman. Holland will push it up court herself. Gets it off to Lee. Lee with a runner. Tried to draw contact. Missed the shot, but Rivera's there for the follow. And now Topeka West will use its final timeout with 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Ottawa leads 49-41, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Derek Chappell, Senior Marketing Consultant at KOFO, and this is not a commercial for one of our advertisers. It's a thank you from all of them and us for shopping local this holiday season. When you do, the money stays in our community, which helps everyone, especially your friends and neighbors who own these local businesses. When you visit one of our advertisers, thank them for sharing their message and letting you know that you can get what you're looking for conveniently right here in your own backyard. We're just glad to help connect the two of you. Shop local, shop often this holiday season. And thank you from KOFO and our advertisers.
Ottawa leads by 8, 50 seconds to go. The Cyclones have got to protect the basketball and hit free throws down the stretch. They led 31-29 at the end of three quarters, but 2 3-pointers by Riley Titus, another one by Sophia Ficken. The Cyclones have opened up the lead. They'll inbound in backcourt. Again, nobody on the inbounder. They'll try to protect the basketball from coming in, and it comes to Evans. Evans fouled by Lee. So this time it'll be Kirsten Evans to the line. Team foul number 9, so another 1-and-1. Got to hit the front end of these 1-and-1s. Rivera and Holloman back into the ball game. That last sequence took about 2 seconds off the clock, 48.8. Evans free throw, that's going to roll in. 13 for Evans. Second free throw off the mark. Holloman rebounds. Holland will bring it up court herself. Oh, she double dribbled. And that's what you get. Ottawa tried to keep the ball out of Larson's hands, and Holloman tried to bring it up herself, committed the turnover, and now the Cyclones with 42.8 have the basketball back. You basically just get it into whoever you can. Rivera knocked that ball out of bounds, and they tried to go to Ficken. Titus gets it in this time to Ficken. Gets it back outside to Evans. Back into Titus's hands out near midcourt. They'll chase her now, looking for a double team. Riley picked up her dribble. Gets it back to Ficken, 29 on the clock. Ficken on the dribble. So Evans and back outside to Titus. Ottawa can run this thing out. They're going to pick up their first win of the season. Lee fouls Spiegel with 18 on the clock. 10th team foul. Spiegel 2 for 2 from the line. She leads the Cyclones tonight with 14. Free throw attempt rolls off no good. Second one's up, and that one's in. 51-41. Now a near steal by Evans on the inbound. And that took about a second off the clock. We're down to 17.6. And it comes to Larson. Larson cut off by Spiegel. Now reverses her dribble. She'll take it length of the floor. Runner on the way is good off the glass. Boy, she's tough to stop on that play. We're down to 5 seconds to go. Ficken with the basketball. She'll break the timeline and be fouled with 0.8 to go. So the Cyclones are going to win their first of the season. The foul is on Gabby Rivera, and that's her fifth. So Rivera will foul out of the ball game with 0.8 seconds to play. Ficken will shoot 2 shots here. Jackson into the ball game. And timeout call for by Dwayne Caldwell. We'll kind of keep it right here, I think. Final score from Frontenac. Lewisburg fell behind in the fourth period, came back to beat Frontenac tonight 57-51. Piper bombed Bonner Springs 86-21, the final in that one. Here it's Ottawa 51 and Topeka West 43. And the younger Cyclone lineup has really done the job the last couple of ball games. Playing tonight on their home floor. They had the good fourth quarter. They struggled in the fourth last Friday night at Shawnee Heights. Boys game at the end of one quarter. Osawatomie leads Wellsville 13-7. Ficken at the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. 9 of her 13 here in the second half. Free throw attempt up and good. Second one, that one rims off. Rebound Holloman, but that's your ball game. And the Cyclones win it here this evening by the final score of 52-43 over Topeka West. And we're back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you have to do is stop by Furniture Loft in Osage City or Emporia and register. You and a friend could be sitting in the front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. No purchases necessary. Must be 18 to win. The last giveaway of the season is for the Chiefs game on December 30th versus the Oakland Raiders. We'll announce the winner on December 24th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Selfless service is the guiding principle that drives Army National Guard soldiers to be always ready whenever disaster strikes. They are your next-door neighbors and your colleagues in schools, offices, and factories. To be a Guard soldier is to stand ready to serve at all times for family, for community, and for country. To learn more, log on to NationalGuard.com or contact an Army National Guard recruiter in your area. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Cyclone girls pick up their first win of the year as they beat Topeka West here tonight, 52-43. Ottawa scored the first 12 points of the game and led 12-4 at the end of one quarter of play, but Topeka West chipped away at that lead. Cyclone still led by 1 at halftime. Topeka West took a lead early, but then a 3-point bucket by Sophia Ficken gave Ottawa the lead back, and they never trailed the rest of the night and did a nice job in the fourth period. They outscored Topeka West 21-14, and they pick up the win here this evening. Scoring looks like this. Topeka West got 20 points tonight from Maya Larson, the junior, doing a nice job driving to the basket. 10 points for Gabby Rivera. Brendasia Holloman had 7. 2 apiece for Caitlin Shima, Sierra Jackson, and Jasmine Lee. For Ottawa, they were led in scoring by Summer Spiegel, 15 points on the night. Sophia Ficken had 14, 13 for Kirsten Evans, 6 for Riley Titus, 2 apiece for Lauren Curtis and Juliet Lane. Boys action coming your way. We'll send it back to the station for about 5 minutes and be back with you with the pregame show prior to the boys game. Ottawa girls winning it tonight, 52-43. This is Gary Bateman saying so long for now from the Cyclone Gymnasium.